shots.
Right. I would agree. Vivian Glozman serving game number 1. You know, it's a funny thing. I don't know what's funny, but watching Tyra and Georgia yesterday, they got into a lot of trouble points. Like they had to reset a lot, but that's where they do their best, when they're like in trouble and their points. Where they have to retreat back off the baseline and defend. That's where, you know, we see momentum shifts, is where they get those scrappy points. So look for that from that team.
Yeah, I think that's a great point, Michelle. It's one thing that I've noticed how pickleball has changed. You know, some people are calling it new pickleball, but Georgia Johnson and Tyra Black are the best at countering when they're on the defensive. So you may think that you're hitting overheads against a team like Georgia and Tyra, but they can still counterattack from the back line and put you on the defense. And Georgia is forcing that error from off Jackie Kawamoto by going to her backhand, and she's going to her forehand, so she's moving the ball around on those attacks, going left side, right side. That's what you have to do.
It's one of those scrappy points I'm talking about, where they're at the baseline working their way in. Very composed.
Composed is a great word. Georgia's one of the calmest players whenever she's in trouble. We're going to see some long rallies from these two teams.
Yeah.
Last year, typically I saw a lot of the strategy from teams against Hurricane Tyra Black is to play it soft to her backhand. I think that's one of the only spots that you'll see that's exploitable on this team.
Off the net and in. That puts Black and Johnson ahead by 1 point in game 1.
3-2-2.
Look for them to keep dinking Vivian Glozman early, trying to get some attackable balls.
5-2-2.
The middle dink is working for Jackie Kawamoto. She's really rolling it down the middle, causing some confusion, getting the ball a little bit deeper on Georgia and Hurricane Tyra.
And a quick shout out to Chris Much. He is the winner of our predictions game for the 3rd game. He will win a Tyson McGuffin Vulcan ball.
Nice work there from Tyra. How about that? Chris watching from home, and he still gets a signed Tyson McGuffin ball just by watching Pickleball TV. So shout out to you, Chris. Tyra really controlling the rally there. This is the first tournament, I believe, ever for Vivian Glozman and Jackie Kawamoto.
Yes.
So very good result for them to be in the bronze medal match.
Good pressure from Kawamoto.
Jackie and Vivian definitely trying to focus most of the balls at Hurricane Tire, keep it away from Georgia if they can.
5-3-2.
Tyra just relentless, staying on offense throughout the rally. Michelle, you've played with new partners before as a pro yourself. After you play a couple matches with someone, do you feel like there's a lot more familiarity, or is it the whole tournament you feel like you're kind of adjusting?
With a new partner, or nice get from. Oh, Vivian Glozman was there.
Jackie not able to put enough pressure on Tyra and Georgia there.
7-3-2.
I think Tyra and Georgia just feel comfortable when they're on the back line playing it to Jackie. And now we see Vivian on the left.
They did this in the quarterfinals matchup. Kawamoto and Vivian Glozman. They were changing things up when they were down. Even if it's your first time playing together, as the day goes by, you see tendencies and feel better about your partner throughout the day. So switching sides has not worked here for Glozman and Kawamoto, and the timeout also not working.
9-3-2. Side out.
A stop here. Let's see if Kawamoto and Glozman can make a run.
All right, so a few rallies ago, we saw Vivian on the left, and then Vivian missed a backhand dink into the net, and I think Jackie and Vivian said, we're not gonna do this anymore. So now Vivian's back on the right. They don't like her backhand dink from the left side, so we're gonna see Jackie on the left probably for the remainder of the match.
Big overhead from Glozman off of the court.
Yeah, so usually the player on the left is kind of taking those overheads. Jackie's overheads aren't as strong as Vivian, so if they get the high ones, look for Vivian to come all the way over from the right to the middle and try and take and attack more those balls with more of a better overhead. Jackie's such a strong dinker. I think if they can keep it super soft and let Jackie Kawamoto dictate the rallies with her dinks, they'll have a chance to work their way back in this game. Such a good rally, but I think Jackie had a ball that she went cross court with a speed up, and that was the difference. Put them on the disadvantage in that rally, and it doesn't go their way. Do you ever feel like errors can kind of cascade and then they carry into the next point? We have a missed serve there.
Absolutely. The pace of the game is just so quick. You have to be able to move on really fast. It's easier said than done. There is the opportunity there for Kawamoto, but wasn't able to execute. And that puts Johnson and Black at a game point.
10-6-1. Second serve. Game point. 10-6-2. Side out.
A little too aggressive there from Hurricane Tyria. She was in the middle of the court attacking that ball, pulled out of position, so it's a side out. 6-10.
10-1. Point. Seven, 10-1.
Nice aggressive play from Kawamoto and Glozman.
8,
A
10-1.
slow start to game number one, but it's always better to end things finding stuff, right? On a good note.
Second serve. 8-10-2.
Oh,
Sneaky attack there. Georgia was just kind of sitting, watching things going along. And all of a sudden,
9-10-2.
things are very interesting here in game one.
Point.
all right.
Things are tied up. That was a big lead for Black and Johnson. Now it's disappeared. It is gone. And no timeouts have been done.
Side out.
A great run. Side out. 10-10-1 now.
Now Kawamoto and Glozman need to be aggressive here on the fourth shots, putting a lot of pressure on them.
Wow. Jackie just going cross court. She does not want to get in a hands battle straight away with Georgia Johnson. So she's either going middle with those attacks or going right at Tyra, and I'm surprised that Tyra's not ready for those.
Oh, a missed overhead. And that puts Georgia Johnson and Tyra Black on another game point scenario. Can they close things off here? And they're not going to stack. A different look clenches the game for Johnson and Black. Thoughts? Georgia Johnson, Tyra Black barely getting game number one, 12-10. I want to see Glozman a little bit more aggressive, Matt. What do you think?
Yeah, new game just wasn't super focused on that shot.
Is she still focused on that missed overhead in game one?
Yeah, that's a possibility for sure. Ooh, tough to stop. I think maybe Georgia and Tyra just coming out and saying we're just gonna go at them, aggressive, try and close us out in 2.
Mhm.
But we've seen, you know, as you mentioned, Vivian Glozman and Jack Kawamoto have been taking games to 3. And one
Right.
notable thing yesterday, they took a game off Catherine Parenteau and Annalie Waters. So,
Yes.
wow, what a tournament for them. I mean, you have to say, okay, we took a game off Annalie and Catherine. Like, we need to play together more.
Jackie just laughs it off. I love Jackie. She misses an overhead and goes, oops.
Jackie's the best, yeah. Such a good teammate. Always great energy. Oh.
Double bounce for the side out.
I never doubt that Tyra can get any ball in the venue. But
She is very quick.
that double bounced on her.
Remember when Tyra Black, by the way, played that one tournament and she beat Annalie Waters in the finals?
Yeah.
I think that was like
Yeah.
SoCal.
So, yeah, that was
or at the LA Open in SoCal.
Takea Showcase, I think.
And then we never saw her again in singles. Except for MLP, of course.
Yeah, so I actually ask her about that all the time. I try and see if she's going to play any singles matches because I truly think she could be either #1 or #2 in the sport. We just haven't seen it, and so hopefully one day we'll see Hurricane Tyra Black compete in singles once again.
Okay.
A lot of pickleball fans don't know that, but yeah, Hurricane Tyra Black defeated Annalie Waters
Right.
here
And
in Southern Cal.
why did she say she doesn't play singles?
Does not enjoy it as much.
Well, that's okay. That's all right.
4-1-1.
It's a love-hate relationship, singles. She's there again. The one missed shot from Georgia Johnson in this bronze medal match. She is a rock.
Machine.
Ah, that's good. Commentator's curse right there.
1-4-1.
That's a hard shot. Misses it short.
1-4-2.
Jackie really setting that up with one of her patented lobs. Kawamotos are known for lobbing the ball.
2-4-2.
Some heat on that forehand drive.
Yeah, Vivian, I mean, has the fastest drives and serves on tour from female side.
Powerful player.
Very powerful.
4-2-1.
One of the first times Jackie Kawamoto has got an attackable ball, she goes straight away at Georgia Johnson. It works out in her favor that time.
4-2-2.
Nice spots. from
Perfect
Tyra Black.
spot.
Yeah, it's you know, they're not hitting the ball like Vivian, right? They don't have penetrating shots, but they do know where to place it. And that's super important.
Wow. That last second decision from Vivian to actually take that ball from Jackie Kawamoto can really surprise your opponents.
That's a crazy shot because, one, you usually don't see a backhand there taking it, but you also get these angles from the middle of the court on the backhand side. Drop volley.
Kind of chicken wing. Jackie Kawamoto there is a good spot.
2-5-2.
These defensive shots are just a little too high from Glozman and Kawamoto. Ahead by 3, looking to take it in 2 games, Johnson and Black.
5-2-1.
Another drop volley. This time Tyra Black is there.
Serve. 5-2-2.
That lob definitely worked.
6-2-2. Side out.
Nice job of earning a side out there at 2-6. It was a crucial side out.
2-6-1.
Oh. Wow. What a rally. I mean, you can see how quickly these top players can go from defense to offense.
I love it. There's like a little rhythm to the game, right?
3-6-1.
The combo from Kawamoto as she's there to counter the attack from Georgia Johnson.
Four, 6-1.
Terry Black's been doing a really good job, I believe, at going to the forehand of Glozman. Not only on the attack, but going behind her on the dink because Vivian likes to cover middle with that backhand. And Terry Black doing a good job there. Finding that spot.
Point. 5-6-2. Point.
It's not too often you see Tyra.
And here we are, Kawamoto and Glozman, first time pairing up.
Yeah. Another thing where they just may gel well together. Their styles make them a top team. You know, taking a game off Annalie Waters and Catherine Parenteau yesterday. Look to see more tourneys together from Vivian Glozman and Jackie Kawamoto.
That was correct. He said wait before he serves. 6-6-1.
6-6-1. And as we mentioned earlier, when Jackie goes straight away at Georgia Johnson with some of those attacks, Georgia's just known for having top hands in the sport, and she wins that hands battle, so it's 7-6. A rare high bouncing drop from Georgia Johnson. She doesn't do that very often, and Jackie knew she had to attack that ball and just missed it. So a good lead now at 8-6, looking to close it out.
That was a good look from Black, setting herself up, but missing just long. It's a good play.
Oh, what a shot from Jackie there.
She set
Beautiful.
herself up all with that lob. That's what created the control, is getting Georgia Johns off of the kitchen line. Nice off-pace take from Georgia Johnson there.
7-8-2.
Spectacular. That point was awesome.
Yeah, you can see what makes Hurricane Tower Black and George Johnson so good. Just impossible to put the ball away against this team.
8-7-2.
Off the bounce, Glozman was doing so good at hitting those backhand volleys in the middle, but off of the drop, a miss there, and an opportunity for Tyra Black and Georgia Johnson to go on a run. I love it. Did you see all those attacks and blocks into attacks and blocks into resets into speed ups? That's some good stuff there.
Women's doubles is the best, for sure. Great hands battle.
Timeout, receivers 10-7-2.
And we have match.
Black to serve. Oh, and that does it. Georgia Johnson, Tyra Black taking it 12